What do we got here? Oh yeah, Christie, political news. He does plan to run. He's on the brink of announcing. Christie tells New Hampshire crowd only he can topple Donald. Oh, I gotta pause this. Oh shit.
All right, let's see this.
Yeah, so yeah, Christie tells New Hampshire crowd only he can topple Donald Trump.
I doubt it.
Yeah, well, maybe if he
was running in 2016 against Trump.
Yeah,
he
dude,
crushed everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, Christie, he could probably topple him if he like slips on a banana and rolls over on Trump's ankle. I mean, that would topple him pretty good. So yeah, here's a recent picture of Christie, who's no longer the governor of New Jersey, by the way, looking incredibly fat and obese. And yeah,
he's a Republican, right?
He is a Republican. Oh yeah, by the way, this guy, when they locked down that state, he was like, waddling around on the beach like a whale. And while everybody was locked up, I'm not even kidding. And I'm just like, dude, like, why is this guy popular? He's like a mafioso type Republican. He's like old school Democrat, corrupt, like working class Republican. And yeah. So let's see what this article.
Give me your best mob voice.
Oh damn! I can't do. Well, what kind of mob voice? Like,
he's Italian. He's not that kind of Italian.
Yeah, I'm like of the filthy underclass variety, not the I heard you using the N-word. Let's read this really quick. Former New Jersey Governor Christie boasted to an audience of probably like 20 in New Hampshire this week that unlike other potential 2024 presidential candidates, he is not afraid of standing up to ex-president Dolan Blump. Christie, speaking at St. Anselm College in Gulfstown on Monday, burnished his credentials for opposing Trump by referring to his exchange with Senator Marco Rubio during a presidential debate. Wow, dude, that happened like a million years ago. Ooh, that's so cool. When else have you stood up to him? Was that it? Apparently so. Christie, who ended up dropping out of the 2016 race a week after the debate and endorsing Trump, told the college crowd, "You better have somebody on that stage who can do to Trump what I did to Marco." What Trump did to Marco was a lot worse, by the way. Anyways, because that's the only thing that's going to defeat Dolan Blump. And that means you have to be fearless because he will come back and right at you. I don't. It says right.
Come back and right at you.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I was reading that too.
All right, whatever, dude.
Like, all right.
All right, he confused all of us, so I'm not screwing it up. All right, so Christie suggested the other 2024 hopefuls, former U.S. Ambassador of the United Nations, Nikki Haley, who has declared her candidacy, and expected rivals for Governor Ron DeSantis and ex-Vice President Mike Pence, lacked the backbone to call out Trump. He's not wrong there because they really haven't. Because it's not going to end nicely, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so Christie's going to run. I think he said he's going to wait about 60-ish days. He's waiting to see what Ron DeSantis does. And it's very likely that Ron DeSantis doesn't even, it's 50-50 now. At first, I was like, it's probably 70-80% that DeSantis runs. Now I'm reducing that to 50-50 because he's slipping in the polls. And Trump is just outplaying him. Let's just be honest. And again, I generally like Ron DeSantis, and it would have been nice to see him as the vice president. A young, fresh face. Doesn't mess around. He's got a clean background. But I don't know why he's doing this. Whoever's advising him is, doing him wrong. Christie, no, he's gonna get trounced. And I want to remind everybody, there was this epic scene where I think it was when Christie actually endorsed him. I think it was in front of like the Trump plane or something. And then you can hear Trump saying, "All right, you did your job. Get out of here. Go home." And just completely just treating Christie like shit. It was so funny. Yeah, so Christie's a cuck. He acts like a tough guy, but he's not. The only thing you should be fearful of is if you're like a corn dog or something in his hand. Then you have to worry. But other than that, Christie sucks. This guy doesn't have a chance in hell, regardless of whether or not DeSantis decides to run. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Would you guys vote for Christie?
No.
Hell no.
All right. Well, there you go. We got a younger dude. We got the Gen Z opinion here. We got a couple millennials, and yeah, we're not gonna vote for him. This guy sucks and has zero appeal. So yeah, I mean,
also New Jersey.
I know, right? New Jersey. Ugh. They had some decent candidates up there, but none of them that are going for the big time like Christie. He's got serious ambitions, and no, fuck him, dude. Like he locked down the state and was being all evil and fat, and like, no, I can't stand that.
You can't beat the Cheeto man.
Can't beat the Cheeto man. What was that, Spencer?
Politicians that are like, rules for thee, but not for me.
Yeah, man, it's horrible. The Democrats were like way worse at it though. Everybody was going to Florida. That was pretty funny. I think Gretchen Whitmer and her AOC, that was a big one. And Jesus Christ, who else? Oh yeah, all those like dance parties that they were having in like San Francisco, like at these like nightclubs, and they're all singing. I'm like, I thought they were all worried about the, that pandemic. That was such a big deal, apparently. So I don't know. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll be following this closely, of course. And for the most part, there's no really interesting news regarding the 2024 race. As far as I can tell, Trump is going to be the nominee.